We are Cyber School Media. This is Failure Fire, and today we're going kinda country. I am your host, Thunderius, and I am joined by my absolutely exquisite co-hosts.
I am not at all country, but we're gonna check it out. Shades.
I'm country as shit. I'm not. I'm Dylan.
And today, Shades is bringing us something new. Now, it's my understanding that he is very well familiar with Hardy. I am not. Dylan said he's heard a few songs. So would Shades like to fill us in, seeing how this is the first time we've covered him on this channel?
Oh, I don't know a bunch about him, but I do know he's kind of country rock-ish, and I kind of like some of his stuff. He's got one that got me called Rednecker. Hilarious. Sold Out. That one's fucking dope. Probably my favorite song.
Is the Rednecker the one where he's like, I'm rednecker than you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have heard that one, I guess. I have heard one, but probably just, from Touch Tunes or something at the bar.
Possible.
Today we're going to cover Hardy, and it's a song called Jim Bob. So if you're not familiar, we're not covering Jim Bob doing a song called Hardy, and we're not covering the Hardy Boys either. So this should be really interesting today. Well, are you boys ready to give this one a go?
Yeah.
There's no Swanton bomb in this one?
Nope, no Swanton Bomb today, Dylan. I'm sorry.
All right, let's see what we get.
Nope. Yeah. No. Nope.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not doing it.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
And that looks a lot more like a you thing.
Not country. It's like hip hop.
Jim Bob drinks his coffee with a Pall Mall and a Keystone. Sits out on his front porch with his flea-infested dogs. Caught a little shrapnel from some boom boom in his knee bone. Pops a half a Percocet to keep the hurting off. And they say Jim Bob go to work, quit living for the buzz. Jim Bob go to church, but Jim Bob never does. We don't wanna see you waste your life away. He lights another cigarette and all he's got to say is, all I wanna do until they lay my body down is take my pills, pay my bills, blow the rest all on some crown. Fill this spoon and Crockett holler, we country boy can't survive. Get fucked up on my back 40, point my pistol to the sky, make it go pow pow pow. Somebody gotta go wow wow wow. That boy's got some demons, he's a heathen. Put him in a pew, he needs some Jesus now. I don't know how, or when it will be. All I know is I'm gonna live this redneck life until it kills me.
Holy shit, where is this going? I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Welcome back to another
Man.
Blue Balls with Thundy, because we're like almost halfway through this song, and this is not what I expected at all, man.
No,
Not
he
at
just
all.
dropped into curveball and he caught me looking. What
He
the hell?
did, man. He cut you with your pants down, Dylan.
He did.
Tonight, a case of caught with your pants down, quite literally.
I totally thought there was gonna be some country vibes, and then it came out with some hip hop, and now I'm hearing a little bit like rock. Like what is going on?
I have no idea what's going on.
Like his voice and a lot of the lyrics lend itself to being a country music song, but then he's got this hip hop beat that drops into rock, and now it's going heavy. I have no idea what to think right now.
No, I did not see, and it's pretty smooth how it like just hits you. A lot of times when there's multi-genre stuff, it'll kind of like either break down or drop in like hard. And this thing just like came out of nowhere.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna come.
Aha.
The content itself, the lyrics itself. We're telling a story about Jim Bob today, and that's no surprise given the title of the song, but I feel like this is something that a lot of people around these parts where we're from are gonna absolutely relate to. And if I don't show up at the bar and this plays at least once, I might have to play it myself.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, no, this is definitely, it's the whole Southern style, but this is very Midwest. This is very Southwest Iowa.
You've got to remember that these are just simple farmers. These are people of the land.
I feel like there are maybe a handful of people that are going to know this song or this guy.
Yeah, we all know some Jim Bobs.
Right, and for all 5 of you who watched this song today, you're the real MVP. Are there any specific lines that he's talked about so far that have stuck out to you?
No, I just think the narrative here, I feel like this is very specific. I feel like he's talking about somebody that, again, like a lot of us would know somebody like this. I feel like Jim Bob, even if he is a fictitious character, he's very well fleshed out.
His Pall Malls and Keystones.
His flea-infested dogs.
I don't know why I said Alphabet Agency is there, but this old man just wants to be left alone, it seems like.
Right.
Let him do his thing.
He got that at Hot Topic. That's a female booty inspector.
Aha.
Hey, they do that on Cobra Kai. He took some shrapnel working for the government, so why they messed him with them, man? He just wants to sit on his porch,
Yeah.
drink his beer, do his thing, man.
I was in the nom, pussy farts.
I killed 50 men.
They opened fire and blew my shins off.
Take my pills, pay my bills, blow the rest all on some Crown. Well, I know Shades does 2 of those 3 things.
Pays bills.
Drinks Crown.
I don't remember the last pill I had. It's been a minute.
Well, I said 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I hope I can afford eggs someday.
Hey, we know people. You know where we live, Dylan? You shouldn't be paying
That's
nothing
true.
for eggs right now.
No, I know the Eggman. I do. I know him.
The Eggman who's looking for Sonic?
No, the Eggman in your area, who's real big on TikTok right now.
I hear.
Yeah, he's blowing up.
Well, should we go ahead and hear what this breakdown's about to do? Look at this preview, man. He looks angry.
Yeah, Jim Bob's mad as hell.
Jim Bob mad as a hell, dog.
He's madder than a hornet.
We are all Jim Bob down here.
Somebody gotta go, wow, wow, wow. That boy's got some teeth and sees a heathen. Put him in a pew, he needs some Jesus now, now, now. I don't know how, or when it will be. All I know is I'm gonna live this redneck life until it kills me. Jim Bob's got his name already written on some granite. Main Street Cemetery underneath that water oak. He says he never seen it cause he hates them city limits. In the back of a black Cadillac's the only way he'll go, and he goes. All I wanna do until they lay my body down. Take my pills, pay my bills, blow the rest on some Crown. Fill this spoon and crack it holler, we country boy can't survive. Get fucked up on my back 40, point my pistol to the sky, make it go pow, pow, pow. Somebody gotta go, wow, wow, wow. That boy's got some teeth and sees a heathen. Put him in a pew, he needs some Jesus now, now, now. I don't know how, or when it will be. All I know is I'm gonna live this redneck life until it kills me.
He's not the guy. He's not the guy.
They blue balled me a little bit when they cut out for those 2 lines of dialogue or whatever.
I know. It really kind of threw it off.
Jim Bob's not the guy. They got the wrong guy, man.
Should have just left him alone.
Right? Now he can sue
Yep.
yo ass.
Do you want me to tell you how I think this movie ends?
How do you think it ends?
The black dude does not die first.
Pardon me?
Jim Bob is the guy, and Hardy he's conspiring with him. I think it's going to be a Kaiser Soze. I think old Jim Bob's going to walk off, and he's been the villain the whole time.
I guess we'll find out.
Possible.
Jim Bob's got his name already written on some granite. Main Street Cemetery underneath that water oak. Shades and I live next to a cemetery, and I remember growing up, that was a big deal. My grandparents getting their plots and having family plots, and not so much anymore, but kind of a big deal there for a while, wasn't it? I'm going to be cremated. Fuck that noise.
You're gonna be cremated and put on one of those shelves over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to become a tree.
Why don't you make like a tree? And get the fuck out of here.
He's not the guy. definitely a you thing.
I still don't know what that means. My bad, dude.
Oops.
I just want to know what he was supposed to have done. I didn't even let us know that. Oh no, UMG recording Shades, or we're gonna be able to post this.
Aw.
They're mean.
In case y'all didn't know, we're probably not gonna make a dime on this one if it gets posted, but I have to say, this was a lot of fun and it was very unexpected. So Jim Bob got away. Dylan was incorrect in his prediction.
I was.
I never said it, but I was figuring that Jim Bob was dude's dad. That's why it was his problem. But nope.
We can invent our own backstory if we want, since they didn't give us one.
That's
I
true.
like mine better.
It would have been fun if he opened the door and like there was just something sitting inside or in his basement.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's told.
Dude's got a tweaker lab all set up. That's how things go around these parts. But Shades,
Yeah.
since you brought us this one today, why don't you start us out?
Caught me hey, way off guard, but it was definitely fucking dope shit fire. I don't even know what dope shit fire is, but it's definitely what that was.
The stuff that they were accusing him of cooking up to take him in.
Fair. I'll give you that. Completely not at all what I was thinking I was going into, and it definitely I enjoyed the fuck out of it. So good stuff. He kept up with Sold Out. Not that he was competing for it.
Well, Dylan, what say you today?
Well, this thing took me absolutely by surprise. Started off and it was kind of like a country rap, but kind of like southern hip hop kind of stuff. It didn't sound too different than some other stuff I've heard. Old Jim Bob looked like somebody straight out of like a Yellow Wolf video. And I was like, okay, I like this. This is my wheelhouse. And then the different changes. I mean, that thing like was as hard of a rock song as is out there. A good hip hop beat. You had little screams, that pow pow pow, and the chorus was like super infectious. It was fire. I had no idea what to expect. I've heard one other Hardy song, and it was more what you would expect if you look at him. You know, it's kind of a southern rock kind of thing, a little country influenced rock song. This was great. I completely love being surprised. It caught me off guard. And that's great. You know, when you kind of think it's going one way and it completely turns and you don't see that coming, it was super good. I'm curious to see like what else this guy does. Like I said, I've only ever heard the one other song, so I don't know if this is unique for him, if this is kind of in his wheelhouse. I don't know, but this was a fire. Nice surprise.
He is going to be in Kansas City in August at the T-Mobile Center. He's on tour right now, the Jim Bob World Tour with Co Wetzel. So that's why I was thinking it was going to be a little more country influenced musically when I saw that when I was prepping for the show.
I'll give him credit too. He's not terrible. Got a few songs that I kind of dig.
See, I don't know him either.
This passes the head banging vibe check, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to let you boys know that I thought this was pretty fucking fire. Okay, this is probably the surprise of the year so far for me. I had no idea what to expect going in. From what I was seeing when I was prepping for the show, I was preparing myself. I'm like, Shades doesn't go full country, so I don't know what this is gonna be, but I'm here for it.
I'm a tricky guy, so you never know.
There's fuckery afoot.
It started out with a little bit of hip hop, threw in a bunch of country lyrics, and then it hits us heavy in the rock, man. It punches you in the mouth. It's completely unexpected. That was quite a surprise. I'm definitely going to be listening to this one a hell of a lot more. And now I want to go to the bar just to play this on TouchTunes because it's catchy, man. And, you know, depending on when you see this video on our channel, we almost have more subs than the population of our town. We're like this close. These lyrics resonate a lot with us. We know people just like this. So I think that's why it hits a little bit harder for us here today. Let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail fire or just plain mid. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today and want us to cover more Hardy, because we are Cyber School Media. This was Fail or Fire, and we will keep bringing you guys the heat the rest of the damn year. Catch you guys tomorrow. We're out of here.
Later.